Buttons, I'm pushing buttons, making everything work. What's going on, my Dalfacles? Happy Sunday. Welcome to Unnecessary Roughness. I'm Glick. He's Rick. We're here on the Nonsensical Network. Like, share, and subscribe. bio.link/Nonsensical Network. All them linky links for all them socials and platforms to watch and listen to us. So do it now. If you know what's good for you. Or you're going to be put in the middle of that belly sandwich right there.
That's kinky.
Mm-hmm. Right after we get done at the gym.
Yeah.
Because we both
just like trickling down. Dude, I gotta tell you, it was sad to hear about Rondell Moore dying.
Yeah, dude, that was kind of crazy. I woke up to that this morning.
25 years old.
Yeah, man,
that's nuts.
Just a wee baby.
Yeah,
man. I typically don't get up early on Sundays, but I got up early today.
I mean, dude, it's 12:08. It's not necessarily early.
I've been up since like 8:45.
Well, you beat me today.
Yeah, I had to get up, man, because it was a big day. The Olympics.
It was a huge day. Now you're talking about 2-time world champs, 4-time gold medal champs, Team USA. Suck it, world.
Suck it, Canada.
Yeah, because we beat the last 2 important times for gold medals.
Yeah.
My sister was like, it's only 3 gold medals. I said, nah, we had the 4 Nations tournament too, baby.
Yeah. We've officially made Canada our bitch.
Who's your daddy, Canada? Oh, Canada, with your silver medals, you suck. Remember Canada. Silver medal, second place, just the first loser. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. Oh, poor Canada.
Sorry about it.
We don't want you. We don't like you. We've taken your sport away from you. It's now an American sport. Deal with it.
It's fucking right, buddy.
When was the last time a Canadian team won a Stanley Cup?
Oh, I don't know. I guess I'll have to use the old Google box on this.
It's been a long time.
I'm gonna find out in just 1 second. So
Florida's been winning an awful lot of Stanley Cup lately. Last time I checked, that's not Canada, but Canada could have Florida if they wanted them.
It wasn't as long ago as you would think. It was as long ago as you would think. I lied. I lied. It was the Montreal Canadiens in 1993.
Ouch.
I was 7.
I was going to say, were you alive yet in 93?
I was 7 when they defeated the LA Kings.
Wow.
That's right.
Yeah. I think it's safe to say that hockey is no longer a Canadian sport.
Well, I don't know if I'd call it an American sport either. It's made up of very few American people.
That's okay.
Very few.
That's beside the point.
Although we are making a bit of a surge in putting more players in the hockey rinks.
I was going to say they are putting a lot more players from America. A lot of really good fucking players too.
One of the government peoples in New York wanted the bars to be able to open and serve beer starting at 8 a.m. today and call it the Tage Time something or other to allow for alcohol sales at 8 a.m. in the bar for Tage Thompson on the Team USA because he's a Buffalo Sabre.
Nice.
So I thought it was pretty fucking funny.
They can't drink beer before 8 o'clock in a bar?
Can't serve beer before 11 o'clock, noon on Sundays in New York, period.
Wow.
Yep.
Shit. I think we take a little time out here in Ohio from like 3 to 5. You can't buy alcohol.
I don't know. I've never been that big of an alcoholic where I had to try and buy booze that early.
Yeah, well, there are people out there, but
I mean, I used to have a couple of male nurses that came in when I worked at the gas station when I was 18, and they would let everybody go in front of them until 8 o'clock when my register would allow me to ring it up.
oh shit. But not only did the men's
work nights, so their 8 a.m. was our 8 a.m. was their 5 p.m.
Yeah, exactly. Not only the men's hockey winning gold, slapping the taste out of Canada's mouth,
bro,
but the women.
Let's talk about them bitches, huh?
The women's
hockey team set a record for most goals scored and least goals allowed.
Yeah,
through the Olympics. I believe before the gold medal game, they were 26 goals scored to 1 goal allowed through 5 games. They shut out 4 out of those 5 games. It was fucking retarded.
Yeah, they let's see here.
Got her. Stupid, you didn't check your swing early enough.
Why would
college softball is off and fucking blazing right now.
They're already playing.
Oh yeah, they've already had a couple. Oh, that had to fucking hurt. She fouled it off the top of her foot.
I did see that there was college baseball on yesterday.
Dude, this chick just fouled it right off the top of her foot and stood there like it did, like nothing happened.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck who you are. That shit had to hurt. There she goes. She got it. Did she get her? Got her. Terrible throw. But it got there just in time. I'm watching Notre Dame play UCF right now. Yeah, so they kicked off softball season last weekend with the first tournament weekend of the year. I don't know who won it all. I watched a little bit of the. Oh God, I'm so sorry. I watched a little bit of the Euclid, Tennessee game last Saturday. But
you must be desperate to watch some softball if you're watching Notre Dame.
It's the only D1 schools that are playing right now. The other one, hold on. Here are my other choices. Check these out. Tell me. I mean, I know most of them just because we know college, but the first game up is Incarnate Word versus FIU.
I'm sorry, what?
Thank you. Incarnate Word versus FIU. Now the times are updated because it's noon, so we now have. I can watch JMU versus East Carolina, St. Thomas, Minnesota versus East Texas A&M, Incarnate Word versus FIU, Brown versus Texas State, Notre Dame, UCF, Missouri State, UAB. Oh, I'll watch Purdue Tech because I know the big hitter on Georgia Tech's team. Actually, personally know her. She played ball with Peyton.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Grayson Tucker. She is a fucking bomb beater for Georgia Tech. That chick's got like 11 home runs already this season.
The season just started?
Oh, dude, she's fucking amazing. Peyton's old coach, Toby Tucker, is Grayson's dad.
Wow.
So, yeah. So if Peyton would have fucking stuck to her guns and did what she was supposed to do, she would have played under a phenomenal coach for the rest of her time. But those coaches turned out to actually be quite a few cockbacks. Well, there's a beater for second. Only because they played a lot of daddy ball, and daddy ball takes all the fun out of softball.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know what I mean when I say daddy ball.
Is it coach's daughter gets all the special yeah, same thing that happens in
when you have four coaches and they've all got daughters, you lose 4 spots on the field automatically to anybody else's opportunity. Except for Ryan. I will give Ryan credit. He did bench his own daughter.
Shit.
Due to her attitude, not her performance, her attitude on the field. He did bench his own daughter. Yep.
Yeah, no, you get a lot of that in all sports across the board. It doesn't matter if you got a parent coaching their you automatically lose a spot on the team because you know their kid's going to play no matter how bad they are.
Yep. It's so Tech is currently 11-6. Purdue is 8-5.
So they've got them.
They've already played quite a few games.
Yeah.
Well, you got to think. So the tournament last weekend, every team probably played 4 games a day, and it was a 3-day tournament.
Oh,
so
I don't.
Minimum, they probably played 3 games a day.
I don't follow college baseball to a certain degree. I've never really followed softball. I'll watch it, but I don't pay enough attention to know who's doing what and any of the players or anything like that.
Okay, let's put promo on your OnlyFans.
Be sure to like and share and subscribe, fuckers. No, so I mean, I'll watch some of the bigger games. Like I like to watch. I know Texas has got some good softball teams.
They do.
I like to watch them, but I'll watch. Like I said, I watch more college baseball than anything else.
Oh, you missed it. You suck.
I like to watch. I like to watch Michigan. I like to watch South Carolina.
For baseball?
Yeah, for baseball. So, I watch all Michigan sports. Gross. So they lost a big one last night to Duke. That sucks.
Yeah, they did. That was huge. Of course, it's not like they lost to an unranked team. They lost to number 3 Duke, who historically is a top 5 school all the time.
Yeah, Michigan's ranked number 1.
They were ranked number 1.
Only lost by 1. I don't think they're going to drop.
My brother-in-law is a huge Duke fan. So is my sister-in-law. So every chance I get, I pull for UNC just to fuck with them. Nice. It's funny because Wyatt's actually looking at UNC for college.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I don't think Michigan might get lucky and stay because both Michigan and Duke are 2-loss teams. Somehow Houston is ranked 2 and they're a 4-loss team.
Dude, don't even fuck with basketball rankings because they're way more confusing than football rankings are.
Oh yeah, Houston's definitely dropping when the new rankings come out. They've dropped the last 2 in a row. So Michigan's going to at least stay at 1 or 2. But at the end of the day, rankings really don't mean much in college basketball because at the end of the day, they put 9,000 teams into March Madness and it all boils down to who's left standing. So, but I know who probably won't be there and come next month.
Ohio State. They're not having a good. They're not. Ohio State basketball is unique. It's not like football. Football is. Dude, I feel this sneeze sitting right in the back of my fucking nose, and I can't get it.
Just let it rip.
Oh, I got it. I just didn't need you to see my fucking retarded sneeze face.
Why not? You think I would screen grab it or something?
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind. So Ohio State basketball to Ohio State football is unique. Ohio State football historically, religiously, top 10 school. Ohio State basketball will have 1, 2, 3 years in a row where they're top 5. Yeah. And then they will not fucking be ranked until March Madness. And then they'll come in at the very, very bottom. They'll make it to like the Sweet 16, or they'll win it, or they'll go all the way to like the Final Four. They just don't have that consistency in basketball that they do in football. They're not bad. They're just not always good either.
No, well, when you're historically only a football school,
exactly.
You know, where people are surprised when they find out that I watch and pay attention to all Michigan sports.
I'm not just, I know you're a Michigan fan, so
well, yeah. You watch Michigan hockey? Yeah, I watch hockey. I watch basketball.
You had if you follow NHL hockey, you have to follow college hockey because of the number of foreigners that play in the NHL, very, very few college hockey players make it pro.
Yeah.
Probably less college hockey players than college football players make it pro.
What is it for college football players that go pro? What is that? It's a real small percentage. It's like 5% or some goofy shit like
It's
that.
lower than that, I think.
Yeah, it's a very low number, but yeah, you're right. Hockey's the same way because now that is starting to change. Though. It is starting to change though, because you're getting a lot of guys, like we said earlier, that are a lot of American guys are coming up and playing really good hockey.
1.5 to 1.6% of NCAA football players are drafted into the NFL. The draft odds, roughly 259 players are drafted annually out of over 17,000 players.
Yeah.
Isn't that nuts?
That is
that's something else, isn't it?
That is crazy to think about though. Because well, yeah, I mean there's only
actually hockey has better numbers. About 7% of NCAA men's hockey players are drafted to an NHL team. About 1/3 of the league is filled with former college players. But with that said, just because you draft to the NHL does not mean you play, because you got the ECHL and the AHL farm teams underneath. So you may get drafted to the NHL, but you may get sent down to a farm team where you never come up from. You may never get the opportunity to hit NHL ice.
Hockey does that like baseball does that. Just because you get drafted by, the Reds or something like that, 9 times out of 10, what's going on, Zampius? Just because you get drafted by a Major League Baseball team, usually you start out in the farm leagues and the farm team.
So that happened to my boss. My boss actually was drafted by the Reds.
Oh, nice.
College. And he went to a 4A farm team in Cincinnati. Then he went to St. Louis. Then the thought of being really good and drinking a lot of alcohol and partying took over, and he got fired from like 3 minor league teams.
Oh, shit.
And now he runs a trash business.
Damn.
Which it's apparently, from what he says, it's not hard to get fired in minor league baseball at all. Because
I was going to say, I don't think
the numbers are there to be replaced like that.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, I don't know. It's almost like working at McDonald's. It's like a revolving door of play. If you fuck up 1 or 2 times, you're out the door. They can bring somebody else in right behind you.
Yep.
Zampius, are you drinking already? What the fuck? I don't know what that is, dude. I thought it was a number 7. I thought it was a question mark.
It is a tiny number 7.
It is a very tiny number 7. Yeah, minor league baseball, they don't play around. And there's a lot of guys out there that could have been something in the major leagues, but like you said, they want to fuck around and find out.
And the numbers, you're quick to be replaced in college baseball.
But those guys are fucking your favorite quarterback of all time, Patrick Mahomes, was drafted to play baseball.
There's actually quite a few football players that were drafted to play baseball. Mahomo, Tim Tebow was drafted for both.
Yeah.
There was another one who actually was going to try and do it. I remember he was going to try and play both sports.
That was not too long ago. He wanted to do dual sports. Like, I don't think we'll ever see that again. Like we've seen with
Bo Jackson,
Deion Sanders.
Yep.
Because I remember.
It gets better though. You want to talk about the ultimate? 3 sport players. Can you name one? 3 professional sports.
No.
There's only one. Michael Jordan, baseball, basketball, and golf.
Is he a professional golfer?
He played on the PGA Tour.
Did he really?
Yes, he did. Michael Jordan is the only player to do 3 professional sports. Unless you count racing, and then they race in 3 different divisions. But that's just divisions of the same
thing. His own race team, doesn't he?
He owns his own race team that won Daytona.
Yeah.
That team won the Daytona 500.
And then he got accused of being a little handsy.
Yeah, what the fuck, man? Fuck all the way off. Everybody's so jumpy about that shit right now.
That is so fucking weird. Like he's
Tyler Reddick would have thought that at all, he would have done something. Because I know Tyler from Dirt Trekking. Because Tyler, so here's a neat factoid for you. Let me find the picture.
Scorpio. Yeah, that's exactly what we're talking about.
See that car right there?
Mm-hmm.
That's your Daytona 500 winner winning at Dixie Speedway, my local track right here.
Nice.
Yeah. So Tyler would have fought Michael Jordan for his child. I know that.
Yeah, man. No, they were so quick to jump on Michael Jordan. And I seen the video, I seen the picture. I'm like, it literally looks like he's just like shaking ice or something out of his shorts or whatever. But like, everybody wants to accuse somebody of something.
This whole Epstein thing's got everybody all up in fucking arms, dude.
Yeah. Everybody's got their panties up in a twist. But also, you really want to consider what Michael Jordan did in baseball, playing professional baseball.
He played. He played at least one game for, I believe it was the White Sox?
Yeah, the White Sox.
So I'm just saying he successfully played. Listen, look at this fucking guy with his. Yep. Racing is not an athletic sport. You are 1,000% right. Go ahead and strap your ass into one of the race cars we used to run. And then tell me you don't have to be in good shape. Because I'm a fat guy and I know how much I struggled every fucking week.
Yeah. That was just to get in the car.
That's like saying that fighter pilots have the easiest job in the world.
Yeah.
Let's address what G-forces do to your body after a minute, huh?
Yeah, not only that, but Jesus Christ. We went to years back, we went to Air Museum and they had a fighter jet in there that you could climb inside and sit down in. I didn't know if I was going to get back out of it.
Yeah.
That is tiny, tiny, tiny space.
Yeah. Well, it's so funny to read what Scorpio just like, because I see a lot of people that say that stuff. And I'm like, okay, you have to understand. They had to move certain races from certain tracks from certain times of the year because of the heat.
Oh, yeah.
Like when they run Talladega in the summertime in Alabama, the cockpit temperature of that car is around 150 fucking degrees for 5 hours straight.
It's insanity.
Could you? And then you've got, like I said, the G-forces just beating your body down. Like I've ridden a motorcycle for 9 hours consecutively and had just the wind hitting me. And I know my arms felt like just going straight down the road. I couldn't imagine doing that at 200 miles an hour, trying to turn the whole time with those G's just beating your body into you. That shit is it takes a special athletic individual to do it.
Yeah. I don't like to be hot. And
no, I'd rather be
there's it don't matter what kind of racing you're doing. That's a special kind of fucking
that's athletic. I love when people are like not athletic. That's athletic. And I know Scorpio was just busting my balls, but that statement alone makes me laugh. It's like saying that cheerleaders don't have to be athletic. That's a lie. I don't consider cheerleading a sport, but you better have some athletic ability to do cheerleading.
Yeah. I was going to say, you don't see many drivers that are really that out of shape, Smoke being the exception, but
Tony Stewart. Smoke's not out of shape. He's just chubby.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's in great physical shape. 90% of drivers don't smoke. They don't do anything that could take away from their cardio, nothing. And if you've ever watched, God, who is it? One of them's a huge fight fan, and he actually went and trained with a UFC fighter for like a week straight.
Oh, wow.
And went through their fucking training regimen and kept up step for step. But it's crazy, dude. It's the athletic ability in all sports, dude, in all sports. Think about it. Think about the freak athleticism in all sports.
Oh, yeah.
I was a concrete guy.
Yeah.
I'll take a concrete worker and a roofer. any day of the week and put them on the back of a residential trash truck in the state of Georgia in August. And we'll see how well they do with 1,000 stops. Any day of the week. And I only say that because I've watched roofers fall out on themselves vomiting from heat exhaustion. I love it.
I've done both. I've poured concrete and done roofing, and
now go strap yourself to the back of a trash truck.
I'll jump on the back of a trash truck. It ain't that hard. It's not
for the city. Not for the city. You don't get no cushy ass city job. You got to get a fucking a place that's going to run. So when I did trash in Florida, we had Sun City, Florida. It was 3,200 stops, and we would knock it down in 7 hours. That is a fucking working trash, residential trash. That's a fucking physical job.
Most of the trucks do all the work anymore.
Some of them, Sun City couldn't because those people don't have trash cans. They just put bags out of the street, so you have to hand pick them. So that was crazy.
Oh no, I think I could easily handle trash. I moved concrete for 12 hours a day for a couple of years. Moving concrete ain't exactly.
Difference is the pace.
Yeah, the pace is pretty fast when you're doing concrete because you don't got time to play around.
But you get lulls.
Your thumbs up your ass waiting on the concrete company.
That's what I'm saying. You get lulls. You get lulls in your labor and trash. You don't. It's go till the end.
Because trucking companies are like, oh, our driver's 5 minutes out.
Yeah, well, and then he stops for lunch.
Out. He's 45 minutes out.
Yeah, he knows he's got 90 minutes on that concrete, so he stops and has lunch.
Yeah, I got concrete sitting here. I need a truck out so I can finish my fucking pour, you jackass.
About to have a cold joint, and this motherfucker's eating Zaxby's in a parking lot.
Yeah,
it's great. It's great, man.
I've done it all in the construction world. I'll tell you what, the easiest thing I've ever done working in construction was a heavy equipment operator.
Oh, God, yes. Oh, God, yes.
Yeah.
Most of those guys I see don't even have their boots on during the day. They're just riding around in the cab in their socks.
We were out at the job site yesterday. I know this has nothing to do with sports, but it is what it is. We were at the job site the other day, and this guy came around in a Bobcat skid steer, one of the mini skid steers. This motherfucker was bigger than you and I combined. Like, I don't know how he got
that big too.
Yeah, I don't know how he got the bar to come down across him. And he was damn near, he was every bit as big as the inside of that cab. Just a big old slob looking motherfucker. I'm like, yeah, you come to work, get out of your truck and roll into that. They squeeze you into that thing. And then you don't get out of it until the end of the day when they come out and get the jaws of life and cut you free.
Isn't that awesome? That's so funny. You know who else has the easiest construction job?
Yeah, tree work.
Crane operators.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, those guys are the epitome of fucking lazy, dude.
That is
the hardest part of their day is climbing up and climbing down.
Yeah, and that is until you and we seen this the other day too, because we had really crazy winds up here. One of the job sites, the crane, they were lowering something down into a hole, and we were watching from the job site that we were on, and the guy I was working with goes, it seems to be leaning a little bit, and I said, yeah, it really does. Like, that's kind of weird. And then
it collapsed.
It just right. You seen the crane go down, the outriggers come up. You know that goddamn operator was shitting himself.
His drawers. It was a ground crane though, right? A truck-in crane.
No, yeah, it was a ground crane. So he sits on the ground. The
operator was on the ground. Yeah, he was. It wasn't a crane. Those are fucking nuts, dude.
Fuck that. I won't do that.
You ever seen one of them fuckers come crashing down on the news, man? No thanks. I'm good.
Yeah.
I draw the line getting off the ground.
I don't know how we started comparing construction to athletes, but
well, we're talking about athletic abilities and stuff, but yeah, we can move back. I digress.
Yeah. Again, I've done construction all my life. I'm not saying that I could jump into a NASCAR. I'm not jumping on the NFL field because
so my boss played college football with a lot of guys who went on to play pro, and he said, he came from lacrosse and went into college football. He played for San Diego State, and he said that he was great in JoCo. Like, he was a top in JoCo in junior college. When he went to San Diego State, those guys that went pro were a whole different level of athlete than anybody else on the team.
Oh, yeah. So, well, you look at guys out there like, look at like Myles Garrett or Max Crosby or TJ or JJ Watt. They're just fucking freaks of nature, man. I mean, you got a guy, Myles Garrett, who's getting double and triple teamed every game by offensive linemen, and he's just manhandling all of them.
Well, and it's even crazier if you want to slow it down so you can see it in its truest form. Look at Bill Goldberg and Brock Lesnar.
Oh, yeah.
Look at their physiques and the way they carried themselves and their power and their strength and everything in the ring and wrestling. And know that came from what NFL athletes are.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of former football players. I mean, The Rock played college ball. Roman Reigns played college ball.
Braun Breaker played college football. Mm-hmm. Like, was an all-star in high school football because he graduated from the same school my kids go to.
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes was an all-state wrestler for Sprayberry or Lassiter, which is the ones closest to my work.
Mm-hmm.
Those guys were, I mean, they were, at the end of the day, very few professional wrestlers in the entertainment industry were not some sort of a sports star.
You talk about collegiate wrestling. Brock Lesnar is fucking top of the mountain.
Dude, Brock Lesnar, Kurt Angle, that Gable kid.
Yeah, Chad Gable.
He was signed to the Bills practice squad at the beginning of this year.
No, was he really?
Yeah, like these guys are athletes from elementary school all the way through until they chose to go wrestling.
Kurt Angle won Olympic gold medal with his freaking neck broken.
There's actually quite a few Olympic medalists that did wrestling for a while.
Yeah.
He just happens to be the only one that rode on that train the whole time.
Yeah. I won a gold medal with a freaking broken neck. We get it. I mean,
bro, listening to some of his podcast stories. So I'll tell you, I've learned, and I see the clips of all the time on my Facebook, and I've meant to look into them and for the actual podcast. The Undertaker apparently has one of the best podcasts out there.
Oh yeah, Undertaker has
the one that he does with his wife.
Yeah, Undertaker has a really good one. Cody Rhodes has a really good podcast too.
Especially if you love the nostalgia of wrestling, The Undertaker has a lot of it because he gets a lot of guys on there that sit and tell stories from road life and everything. That's, dude, I could listen to that all day long. That's so fun.
Stone Cold does. He gets a lot of the older guys on his podcast, and they're so good because, man, they don't hold back. They just they tell stories. Kane and Undertaker were on a podcast not too long ago, and they were talking about. The fuck were they talking about? I think they were talking about Rikishi or something like that. And some of the dumb shit that he used to do. I think that's who they were talking about. I could be wrong. But yeah, when you get these old wrestlers together, they start talking about road stories and they're able to finally say things that they weren't allowed to say because kayfabe is no more a thing. I mean, there's the curtain's been pulled back on wrestling. Everybody knows.
Yeah.
Back in the day, Undertaker had to stay in character 24/7.
Yep.
Now
it is kind of cool to see him making his appearances on TNA and stuff like that, though, and NXT.
Yeah, where now when you're outside of the ring or whatever, you can be a normal person and have fun and interact with the fans and not have to be in character all the time. But it's cool to see these older wrestlers come on these podcasts. And what's his name? Chris Van what's his name? Chris Van something. He interviews all the wrestlers. What the hell is his name?
For one of the guys who's probably the most hated in the WWE currently, but he's probably one of my favorite guys to listen to interviews with, Paul Heyman.
Paul Heyman's
He
great.
has been around for a long time, and he's paid his dues, he's earned his stripes, and he does not give a flying fuck in space what he says about anybody in the industry.
Yeah.
When he fucking lit off on that dude about Chris Benoit, like there was no holds barred on that. Like he didn't care.
WWE has that new show, Unreal or whatever, on Netflix. And Paul Heyman hates that show. And there's a part where they're interviewing him, and he's like, I hate this show. This is not what wrestling's about. We're not supposed to go behind the curtain, behind the scenes, like flat out. He's untouchable, man. The guy.
He's like the Sean Strickland of the WWE. He'll say whatever the fuck is on his mind, and you can't fire him. You can't fire him because he brings too much to the table. He's too well connected in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like he doesn't hold anything back. So it's awesome to hear him and his podcast. And the same thing with the Undertaker at this point. What the fuck is he gonna lose? Nothing at all. Him and Kane, who's now running for fucking governor, I believe. Mark Jacobs running for governor or mayor in Tennessee. What?
He was what, like the mayor or some shit?
Knox County.
Yeah.
Which is Knoxville, Tennessee. Yep. And now he's running for another office.
Yeah, mayor. He is the mayor. He's still the mayor
of Knox County. Yeah.
Yep.
But I don't think he has another re-election left.
I'm looking to see if they have anything in here about what he's doing now or what he's.
He's another one who's funny as shit to listen to talk though, because he's got so many stories.
Well, yeah, you look at some of his gimmicks that he had before Kane, and Kane wasn't even. Yeah, you know, and the Kane gimmick was supposed to just be a one-off, real quick, one and done rivalry for
and it lasted it was the pinnacle of his career.
Yeah, because he was that dentist at one point in time.
Yeah. Which is equivalent to what's his name when he was in the IRS tag team or whatever the fuck it was. That's all I think of. The dorks walking around with button downs and ties and briefcases.
Yeah, he was Isaac Yankum DDS.
The only two guys who ever sold the professional white collar industry gimmick was the guy that was in IRS, which I can't remember his name, is in my life, and the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase.
Yeah,
those are the only two guys that could pull that gimmick off.
Mike Rotunda. Yeah, that's Bray Wyatt's dad.
Yeah, okay, and what's his name? The other kid.
Yeah, Bo Dallas and Bray Wyatt.
Bo Dallas' dad. Because Bo Dallas is Rotunda too, isn't he?
What's that?
He's Bray. Is it Bo Dallas, Bray Wyatt's brother?
Yeah, Bo Dallas is his brother.
So he's a Rotunda, but I don't know what his first name is.
Bray Wyatt, Micah Rotunda, Bo Dallas.
Because Bray Wyatt's real name was Barry?
Oh no, it was
like if you called him by his government name, it was something Rotunda. Same thing with Bo Dallas, but I can't remember what either of them were. I did see the clip where Bo Dallas is finally bringing back the Wyatt 6 or whatever it's called.
Oh, it's already back. It's been there.
No, well, dude, I watched like none.
Wyndham Rotunda. He was named after Barry Windham.
That's where I got the Barry part from. And what's Bo's real name?
Which is his uncle.
What's Bo's real name?
Bo's real name is. I gotta get back. Oh,
it's amazing how wrestling is generational.
Oh yeah,
that is the most generational sport that I can think of.
Taylor Rotunda.
Okay. Yeah. Wrestling is the most generational sport that I can think of.
Blackjack Morgan was Mike Rotunda's father-in-law or is Mike Rotunda's father. Barry Windham was his brother-in-law, and so was Kendall Windham.
Isn't that crazy? But I guess when you spend that level of time on the road together, the only people you really meet are the guys you work with and their families. Okay. So you almost end up with a version of, I guess we'll call it wrestling incest.
Yeah,
everybody's banging and married to each other's family because those are the people you see 340 out of 365 days a year.
Well, yeah, exactly. And I mean, you see nowadays, back in the day, it was kind of hush hush. Now it's all in the open. Jimmy Uso and Naomi are married. They're a couple.
Yep. They're actually a baby on the way.
Zelina Vega and Aleister Black are husband and wife.
Yep.
Carmella and Corey Graves are married.
Yep. There's a lot that you didn't know. I mean, well, it's huge because Triple H and Stephanie McMahon, they're actually a married couple. Mm-hmm. They are a true power couple in the sport because look, they're both faces of the show every single week.
Yeah, exactly.
So, like you said, it used to be very frowned upon to talk about your spouse in the sport.
Yeah. Well, fucking Brock Lesnar and Sable have been together forever.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're still together. And
God, she's got to have 20 years on him.
You know what?
She's got to have 20 years on him.
She's
because he had to have been. She's what?
She's 58,
and he's our age. He's in his 30s.
No, Brock Lesnar's 48.
Really?
Yeah, there's 10 years on.
You are lying.
He was born July 12th, 1977. Do the math.
That motherfucker is almost 50 years old, and look at him.
Yeah, and look at us.
God, I'm really such a failure.
I'm 44. That guy's 4 years older than me.
God, you're a failure.
Yeah, hey, buddy.
Listen, I got 5 years to fix my life to not be in your shoes.
Pot, meat, kettle.
No. I got 5 years. I got 5 years to fix my life to not be in your shoes. Lord, forgive me. That is not how I want to end up in 5 years. Just another dumbass hosting a fake sports podcast.
Yeah, and
another finger skating.
Well, I don't know who the hell that is. But Dustin Rhodes was married to what's her name? She was the cat Terry Runnels. She was like the little mini China for a while.
Dusty Rhodes was married to Four Roses and
Dustin Rhodes.
Oh, Dad, the American Dream was married to Angel's Envy and Four Roses. Yeah. Don't ever let anybody tell you another story. Because I used to watch that man walk out of Lucky's 2 every fucking day with 2 bottles of whiskey in his hand. Because he lived on my Tuesday trash route. Yeah.
He lived.
Yeah. He was on my Tuesday. Well, think of where his son went to school, where they went to school. That was on my Tuesday trash route in Marietta. But yeah, he used to walk out of Lucky's 2 on Lower Roswell Road every fucking day between 1 and 2 in the afternoon with 2 bottles of whiskey, a bottle of Angel's Envy, and a bottle of Four Roses every day.
Yeah, no, like back in the day, where now it's just all out there in the open, man. All the relationships in WWE, everybody knows who's with who's dating who's having babies with who.
That's crazy, isn't it?
All the quote unquote what like the mystique of wrestling, like, is it real? Is it fake? Is it scripted? Is it this? Oh man, I met the Undertaker and he's really like that in real life. No, he's actually quite the opposite. But unfortunately, he couldn't show his real personality because of kayfabe, and he had to be in character 24/7.
Yep. So, in football news, real quick, Cowboys agreed to a deal with Javonte Williams. He did get a good payday.
Did he?
So they will keep running back Javonte Williams. He got a guaranteed $16 million. The total deal is worth 24, includes a $6 million signing bonus. Jackson Smith and Jigba is tooting his own fucking horn, claiming that he should be the top paid wide receiver in the NFL. After one season, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Reproduce those numbers next year and then bring that argument to the table.
Yeah, easy there, big fella.
Yeah, reproduce your numbers 2 years in a row and then bring that argument to the table. The Mahomes and Kelsey are both being sued by a shoe company for their steakhouse that they opened.
Yeah, I seen something about that.
Their steakhouse is named 1587, and the shoe company's brand name is 1587. They're currently suing. And Indiana is trying to lure the Chicago Bears out of Chicago into Indiana. They passed a bill in an attempt to lure them away. They're pushing for a new stadium. They want a new stadium.
Where are they going to put them at in Indiana? Because you already have the Colts.
Hammond, Indiana.
So what are they going to be? The Hammond Bears?
It would create a Northwest Indiana Stadium Authority with the power to issue bonds, acquire land, and finance construction for the stadium. So they've already basically said, if you come here, we'll cover everything. And it won in a 27-0 vote.
Wow. South Dakota State joined the big leagues.
The Jackrabbits?
What you mean by that?
They're going to move up from FCS to FBS? Where they're going to get fucking Colorado stated? They're going to get Colorado stated. They're going to get Washington. They're going to get all of that.
No, FBS, huh?
Well, they've won FCS championship, I think, 4 out of the last 5. But they always play North Dakota State, so what the fuck? It's the same 2 schools all the time.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. So did you see that Mike Evans is not retiring?
He is not. Is he staying in
their free agency?
Do you think Tampa? Do you think he wants to stay in Tampa?
I don't actually. He's made quite a few references about Buffalo or Pittsburgh.
I heard Buffalo. I heard Pittsburgh. I also heard New Orleans.
That would be the end of his career right there. So,
well, not only that, but damn, dude, you played your entire career so far to this point in Tampa Bay. You're loved in Tampa Bay. Like they love in Tampa. And he's gonna go to a division rival.
I don't know.
But you know the old saying, bullshit walks and money talks.
I did see that Joey Aguilar from Tennessee did not get approved for another year of eligibility, so he has to enter the draft now.
Oh, no.
I did see that. Also, there was another college thing that was something about eligibility. Oh, Trinidad Chambliss was given a 6th year of eligibility with Ole Miss.
I mean,
okay, so here's the biggest question in my mind. One of the biggest questions floating in the NFL right now: where does Tyreek Hill go?
Is Tyreek Hill still have it? Is he done?
Off an ACL, who knows?
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
you're a big. It's different when you're a tight end or you're a wide out or something like that, where they could put you in slot positions and stuff like that. And you don't have to have that blast. When you're a running back and you have an ACL injury, can you rebound from something like that where all of your skill is in your legs?
And that's one of the issues that it seems like Nick Chubb is having right now.
But Nick Chubb has got like 17 knee injuries.
Yeah, I mean, he had a real nasty one when he was there in Georgia, and then he had that one a couple years ago, and it never there in Cleveland. Wally said Tyreek Hill back to the Chiefs. That would be cool to see him go back and finish his career in Kansas City.
I think it would be a waste of money for the Chiefs, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I don't know that Andy Reid will have it, but weird shit's happened in the NFL.
Feel free to come to Cleveland, Tyreek. They'll give you an ass ton of money. You don't even have to be that good.
You could play only 18 games in 5 seasons and still own the team.
Yeah, I mean, Cleveland will give you an ass ton of money, and you don't even have to really play.
But that would be like asking if Saquon could come back off of that. I think if Saquon ever had an ACL injury, his career is very limited after that because of, as a running back, the amount of, as a wideout, your skill is in your route running in your hands.
Yeah.
As a tight end, your skill is in your route running in your hands. As a running back, your skill is solely in your legs.
Yeah.
Your whole job is your legs. There's very few random trickery plays that running backs do. It is typically a fucking just power move right up the middle for running backs.
And Tyreek Hill, I mean, yeah, he at one point in time was, and I think he was still up there as of last year one of the fastest wide receivers in the league. But he's a great route runner, and is he
still that fast?
But even if he slows down a little bit, he's still going to have the route running skills that he has, and hopefully the hand, because he's always had great hands. I mean, he makes some of the most insane catches that nobody should be making.
I don't know.
If he's slowed down, you have to remember this cat was running like 29 miles an hour. If he slows down a little bit, what's he going to be running? 25, 24?
27 and a half.
Yeah. Like, not a lot of people are running 20 plus miles an hour.
It's I
think there's
interesting to see where he ends up.
I think there's a good chance that he'll bounce back. Like I said, worst case scenario, I think he'll just be a little bit slower.
Did Rodgers declare if he's going to play another season with Pittsburgh or not?
I don't know what Aaron Rodgers. This is here we are again in the, what is this? The fifth year of the Aaron Rodgers offseason saga.
How does one player hold the NFL media by the balls the way he does?
A player that, in all honesty,
had his best season 5 years ago
this year. Yeah, he had a couple really good games this year. But he
had his last good season 5 years ago.
Yeah, you're 40-some years old. You've had a few injuries.
Not a few. You had one substantial injury. Yeah. One that a lot of guys never make it back from.
Exactly. And he did come back from it. He came back from it, and like I said, he doesn't look terrible, but again, there's 31 other starting quarterbacks in the league, and how many of those are better than him? A lot. If you look at numbers and stats.
I'd say 20 of them.
Yeah.
Easily 20 of them.
I mean, Sam motherfucking Darnold was better.
Sam fucking Darnold, for sure. For sure.
Go ahead, Sam Darnold. Get your bling, son. Motherfucker been counted out more times than Eddie. Man, what a run.
5 teams later, he finally gets a ring.
Indiana head coach, speaking of football, Indiana head coach Kurt Cignetti, who never smiles, got himself another fucking extension. worth over
Really?
$13 million.
I did not hear that. He just got an 8-year contract at the beginning of the fucking season.
Cignetti has now signed more contract extensions, 3, than he has spent years at Indiana. He's only been at Indiana twice.
Boy, they better reproduce those numbers the second year in a row, or
Well,
they're going to look real stupid.
You can understand why the Hoosiers are so eager to make sure he's not leaving anytime soon. Indiana is 27-2 with a natty in his first 2 years.
But we haven't seen his recruiting ability yet, because 2 years he walked into somebody else's recruiting, and then he had one round of his own. We haven't seen significant, steady recruiting from him yet. So let's see what they pull off this year.
So Cignetti's new deal goes through 2033 and averages over $13 million a year. So what is that? That's what 7 years?
That's ridiculous.
That's if I did that right, that's like $91 million.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
That is wild.
I gotta say, Wally, you're the first one to say it today. Fuck Notre Dame.
Actually, I put it in the description of the show, so I got it out there. I put Canada sucks and fuck Notre Dame in the description of our show.
Literally, all we need now is South Park to write a song about how bad Notre Dame is, and then we'd have the Blame Canada and then their Notre Dame song.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to get a letter to Trey Parker, please.
Right?
Get him a letter about writing about how bad Notre Dame is.
They're just ass clowns.
Fucking chodes.
Cash said, what's so bad about Notre Dame?
Everything, Cash. Everything. Rudy was a disgrace.
Rudy wasn't even real.
Everything else is terrible. From the fact that they don't pay any money into the FBS and they have so much extra money, they put real gold flake on their helmet. Everything is that bad, Cash.
Yep, everything. They're bad. And they threw a temper tantrum. Man, we're not gonna play in a bowl game because you didn't put us in the playoffs. Well, fucking be better.
Yeah, get better, bro. Shakespeare or George Washington. Later, fags.
Later, fag. I wanted to read this article. I guess they're still, dude. This is going to be absolute insanity, and they need to stop. The NCAA is still kicking around at the potential expansion college playoffs to 24 teams.
I think that should stop at 16. I think 16 should be it. I understand they have to have more than pro does because they have 900 more teams than pros do. And when I say 900, I'm not being facetious. There are like 246 college football teams in the United States in D1 college that are in a conference worth discussing. However, eventually you're going to end up where you're like, it's going to be like fucking March Madness, 64 teams.
Mm-hmm.
Enter. 64 teams come in. One team goes out.
Yeah.
Like, fuck out of here. Quit making this shit into a circus.
And that's the thing. You're going to get to a point where you damn near going to put in, and I understand that the poor little babies down in SEC country where you live, they think that they're the greatest thing to ever happen to college football, but you're not. You literally had championships handed to you, and now that there's an actual playoff system, guess who's not winning national championships anymore when you have to fucking earn them? That's the SEC goddamn C. You know who's winning it? The best conference in college football, the Big Ten.
Boy, we're really gonna eat our fucking words if the SEC dominates this year. You know that, right?
We're not gonna dominate.
Look like a bunch of idiots.
They're not gonna dominate. We got the Hoosier Daddies, we got the Buckeyes, we got the Wolverines, we got them Ducks.
You guys better pull a fucking team together this year to put yourself in that conversation. Because
We
right
gotta-
now, 3 out of 4 you named are top 5. The last one is top 15.
Yeah, we need new coaching staffs.
You guys need some fucking love and attention. You need like the Top Gun song, that love and feeling. You need it back.
Yeah. I mean, we
Like,
do.
you better come up with something.
They do have a coach. I don't know how I feel about said coach.
You
but
know what they should? Oh, dude, you know who they should go get as their coach? Harbaugh, the one that got shit canned in Baltimore. Yeah, buddy. Tell me that wouldn't be, dude. That would be fucking amazing. And he goes and wins a natty. Both of them win natties. Both of them have won Super Bowls. What?
Yeah, what? It's all a money grab. Oh hell yeah! Wally said he's got a guest for your show, bud.
They should absolutely hire Harbaugh as a head coach.
That would
need
be.
to write a letter to whoever the fuck you know up there and be like, listen, bitches, this is worth it.
Oh, they got that. They got that dude from Utah. That's who their new head coach is.
I'm sorry.
What the hell is
Utah's
it?
been a relevant school in the last bunch of years. Yeah, because Utah's been a relevant school in the last bunch of years, right?
He's actually been
from soakers and shakers.
They were actually
they weren't. You're making shit up now.
No, they were ranked 15th at the end of the season. They were 2 losses on the season.
Were they ranked better than Shittigan was?
No. Yes.
Well, but it's an improvement. I lied.
Yes. Final rankings, Michigan was 18.
Moving on up to the top side. Getting into the top 15. Hey.
No, Kyle Whittingham was actually had a pretty good career out there. And
your wife's going to be pissed, and I'm going to laugh at her. And that's what she gets for talking shit.
What?
Fuck her. You're restricted to 1 hour. I win. I call the shots. She thought she was in control, forgot who I was.
I think she's upstairs.
Then all of a sudden, the power goes out on your fucking laptop, and I'm sitting here by myself, and Glick's screen is black, and I'm going.
And you can't do anything except sit here.
I can't even end the show, so I'm just sitting here like, well, there's that.
There's that. Yeah, that's.
She's over there like, guess who got the last laugh, fatty? Yeah. And I'm sitting here like, shit.
Who's in charge now, fat boy?
She's like Tony Danza. Who's the boss, bitch?
Yeah.
I like her. She makes me giggle. And she's significantly more supportive of your podcasting than anybody I've ever seen you with. So I like her.
Kyle's head coaching record is 177 and 88, and he's 11-6 in bowl games. He's also been coaching since like 1873.
Wow, let's do some basic math. That equals 1, 2, 3 bullets to end his life because that's garbage. Bro, you're barely fucking like, oh, it's terrible. That's actually not good numbers.
Hey, man, he was a linebacker at BYU. He played for the Broncos.
So he knows all about the fucking Shakers and the Quakers and the Soakers and the Jokers.
He played for the Broncos, the Denver Gold, the New Orleans Breakers, and the Los Angeles Rams.
The Denver Gold and the New Orleans Breakers? What the fuck sport did he play?
American football. It was the AFL, American Football Franchise. No, the USFL, United States Football League.
When the fuck were those two? Those aren't from the current ones.
No, this was in the original USFL in 80s. 83 and 84.
This guy's he's like Pete fucking Carroll. He's 106. He's gonna die.
Oh yeah, dude, homeboy's 66 years old and he was getting ready to retire. At least that's what he told Utah. And then Michigan came in and he's like, I guess I go coach at a Big Ten school.
Fucking joke.
Yeah, he was the head coach at he's been with the Utah organization since 94.
Bro, he was coaching in some form in college football before I was in middle school.
He was coaching college football before you were even born. He was the coach at BYU at 85 and 86.
Okay, yep, when I was born. So let's address this. When did BYU win a championship? Never. When did Utah make it to a top 4? Never. Good job, Michigan. You could have had a Harbaugh again.
He won the Mountain West in 2008.
There's a conference worth writing home about.
He won 2 Pac-12 championships.
Jesus Christ.
and 4 Pac-12 and 4 Pac-12 South Division championships.
Bro, it's hard to compete with those fucking numbers. Let me tell you what.
He was the AFCA Coach of the Year in 2008. He also won the Paul Bear Bryant Award in 2008. He was the Mountain West Coach of the Year in 2008. Bobby Dodd Coach of the Year in 2019. I don't know why I'm defending this. I don't know.
Of all that you read, of everything you just read, 2 of those accomplishments matter, and that's the Bear Bryant Coach of the Year and the Bobby Dodd Coach of the Year. Outside of that, congratulations. You beat the Tucson, Arizona fucking sand dust devils for whatever the fuck you played. And you beat the fucking Albuquerque, New Mexico tortoises for the fucking Mountain West. Like, get the fuck out of here, dude. You could have had a Harbaugh.
Do we really want to go through that again?
Yes, 1,000%, dude. If I was Michigan right now, 1,000% I would be willing to go through any type of scandal again for another natty. Because right now you went from top of the fucking pile to being the bottom of the pyramid to support the weight of the top teams at the pile. I'm just saying, like, bro, you could have had a Harbaugh.
Well, that train left the station.
You could have had Harbaugh. You could have had Brian Dable. You could have had fucking, dude, the number of coaches that got shit canned in the NFL. We all know if you go from an NFL coach to a college coach, 9 out of 10 times you have winning seasons. Because everybody coming into college wants to play for an NFL coach.
Well, they'd already hired him before all those guys got fired.
Stupid for prematurely ejaculating your load of money into a wasted coaching product. Good job.
Wally said he'll save you if Kayla pulls the cord. And
yeah, because Wally, I don't even have a wrench next to my name from last night's conversation. I don't know how to hit any buttons. I don't even know where to go to do nothing. That's why when Glick's not around, this show doesn't exist because I don't know how to do none of it.
He said,
could I host it by myself? Probably. Do I know how to even start it? Nope.
Don't worry. We'll eventually give you some responsibility. I don't know if you're ready for responsibilities or if you want responsibility.
To be honest with you, dude, I don't think I really want them. Could I handle them? 1,000%.
Oh yeah, you can definitely
worry about. Do I want to worry about the retard that starts a Saturday night show claiming that Brittany's hosting it when she's not even there? No, I don't want to be that guy.
I don't know what it was all about. Like, I don't know why that was like that last night. That's weird.
Just telling you that's what it said when I went to jump in.
Oh yeah, no, I see
today
that.
It told me that it was the fucking Unnecessary Roughness hosted by Glick. But it was definitely said Brittany was hosting Saturday night show. And then I got on and I went, no fucking way he's not here. And then I opened it and you were there. And I was like, oh, thank Jesus.
Yeah, I don't know why it said that. And I was looking at that today because I don't know if there is or not a way to change that.
Bro, the inmates are running the asylum at this point.
This is for the time being.
Yeah, well, I mean, only you, like Smokey Bear, only you can fix this.
He said you were told an hour and only an hour, and she thinks she's in charge, but I'm actually in charge because it's like an hour, and it was like an hour.
Yeah,
at that time.
Well, you got to think. I figured y'all wouldn't start till 12:30.
Yes,
so.
she was.
Well, that brings us to 1:30 off the bat. Here we go for the dub.
And as he's talking shit, he's like, and now the power is going to go out to Glick's computer.
You're done.
Yeah.
No, because I can't end the show, so it's going to go on and on and on till the 6-hour mark when it quits on its own.
Yeah, and then Rick's just trapped in the YouTube StreamYard universe. He can't ever leave.
For 6 hours until it stops all by itself.
Welcome to Rick in real life. We're gonna go get
Yeah.
something to eat.
I'm going to take the laptop with me to Academy to go buy a pair of Nikes. I'll just hold those bitches up and be like, what do y'all think of these? Because let's be honest, at the end of the day, I think it might actually be time for a new pair of dudes too.
Yeah,
These ones are pretty fucking tanked. But you know what? Everybody, if you don't have a pair of fucking house shoes that are in this shape, you really aren't living your best life, because these bitches are like walking around with nothing on all the time.
Yeah. I have a pair of Adidas slides that I've had for probably 20 plus years, and they're still the most comfortable things.
But they're probably cracked all along the edges, held down by a thread.
They're actually in great shape.
Except the soles used to be this thick, and now they're about that thick.
Wow. Now, flippy floppies, on the other hand, I know your opinion on flip flops. I really don't need to be dressed
Later,
out.
fags. Fucking later, fags. Yay!
Yeah, it's almost flippy.
Okay, I gotta address this real quick. I made a homo remark with Scotto last night on there, and I went, "Fuck."
Oh, it's okay.
I was like, instantly, I was like, "Fuck," because I don't know Scotto at all, and all I've seen is the fact that he has his fingernails painted. And I went, as soon as I said something about being homo, I went, "Fuck."
Scotto's super cool, man. That's my guy right there.
Oh man, that would have been like making a black joke with Rock right there. I'd have been so embarrassed.
Oh, we do that all the time.
Well, you get what I'm saying, though.
Rocky was in the chat. He's like, "Rocky's, look who's back. Rocky's back," doing the Slim Shady thing. And Modog was like, "Rocky's black. I mean, shit, back."
Yeah, like, but yeah. So, Kayla, I still win.
Yeah. She planned accordingly. She said noon. And
she hears all the shit that I'm talking to.
Yeah, she's also watching on YouTube too.
What the fuck?
I'm always here.
She's always
That's
here.
not the creepiest thing I've ever heard in my life. Congratulations, Jeffrey Dahmer. Fucking weirdo.
And starting next Sunday, her and I are doing a show together.
Well, at least then she'll actually like be there, not just this flapping parrot voice in the background.
Stop in the back.
Actually, you know what you need? You need to construct like a fake fence where she does the Wilson from Home Improvement. And this is all you see of her is her eyes up and just still the voice that nobody has a face to.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my goodness. The only reason I halfway know what she looks like is because of her fucking avatar thingy majiggy in the chat box.
That's me.
Yeah, that's you.
No shit, Sherlock. Where the fuck have you been for the last 3 minutes?
Sorry.
I just said that.
I wandered off.
She goes, "That's me. I just said that." Man, we got a regular rocket spoon scientist around here. What the fuck is going on with us? This is why I don't do Saturday nights.
Right. Yeah, this is why you don't do Saturday nights.
Fucking dude, Jedi was like, "You gotta come up here on Saturday." Dude, I don't have it in me all the time. Like sometimes I'm funny. Last night I was not funny. Mostly because that guy was talking about who knows what.
Oh,
I don't even know what he was talking about.
I don't know either. I just kept interjecting with my bullshit to try to swerve
No,
that.
you didn't. You would mute yourself and disappear on your phone and talk into your phone. And I'm sitting here going, I don't know what the fuck this guy's talking about. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was Wally was texting me throughout the show. I'm like, just get the chatter's box, jackass, or come up on the panel.
Right. Like,
and then towards the end,
thanks for no fucking help, Wally.
Yeah. Wally was on one last night. Oh God. Anywho's.
Yeah. Dude, this softball game's pretty good, bro. This Purdue Georgia Tech game is, well, I say it's pretty good. Tech is dominating 8-0. But what a move is this chick from Tech just slid into second, and the girl from Purdue turned around with her gloves scraping the dirt, and she lifted her hand and went over it and grabbed the bag and never got tagged.
Oh, gee.
Dude, it was like the highlights you see in baseball. She was smart enough as her body's rotating to pick her hand up, go over the glove, and come down on top of the bag.
Nice.
So it was pretty impressive. I got to give it to her for that.
I can tell baseball season is upon us because my YouTube algorithm has changed to baseball season, and it's all the funny moments in baseball, and it's the baseball players fucking with each other and shit like that. And like, yep, spring training is almost upon us. I'm excited for baseball this year.
Spring training started yesterday.
I don't watch baseball. Did it
The
start
Reds had a game yesterday
because they had games on last night.
Yeah, the Reds had a game yesterday.
When we were at coaches, there was the Marlins.
It actually started on Friday with the Orioles, the Yankees, the White Sox, the Cubs, the Royals, the Rangers, the Diamondbacks, the Rockies, and the Mariners and the Padres. Yesterday, and I know this because my brother-in-law is a big Reds fan, and he has ESPN set to it. So every time Duke plays, the Sabres play, the Bills play, or the Reds play, I get the little fucking notification that pops up on my phone screen. The Reds lost yesterday to the Guardians 4-2.
Yeah.
So that was a battle of your Ohio teams.
Yeah, the Guardians played 2 games yesterday. They played the Bruins and the Reds.
The Braves won yesterday 5-1, and they're currently in a rain delay right now against the Twins, which I believe is Minnesota, right?
Yeah, I don't know if it was
playing
or if it was the Rockies game that was on when we were eating.
The Reds play at 3:05 today against the Mariners, and then the Guardians are playing the Athletics at 3:05 also.
Yeah, I don't watch. Like I pay attention to it's baseball is hard to watch.
I wonder. So it's easy to watch in person. I can go to a Braves game any day of the week.
Yeah.
To watch them play on TV, I better have something else going on at the same time. With that said, have you seen the expansion of Banana Ball with the Savannah Bananas?
I have seen. Kayla pointed out
they're adding 4 more teams.
Oh, are they really?
They are looking to expand to almost 80 games a year, playing in all sorts of different cities with a cap on ticket sales, ticket prices. Nice. And tickets will not be allowed to be sold through third-party StubHub and stuff like that because they do not want people getting scalped on ticket prices.
Yeah, they don't
So you will not be allowed to enter the facility with a third-party ticket.
Nice.
That is not verified in some way through like StubHub or something like that. There will be no other third-party shit because they do not want people involved that are scalping and jacking their prices.
Oh yeah, I stretched my leg. It's dried up. It's
you got that old man paper skin now. You flick it too hard and it bleeds.
Well, I dropped a toolbox on my shin at work the other day.
And this is why there are not always mechanics. Sometimes there are gophers.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to get it out of the truck and it got hung up. We've got I no longer work there anymore, but
this is why, because he dropped the toolbox on his leg. Yeah. We can't have this sort of incompetence.
It got hung up on the box when I was trying to take it out of the truck, and the drawers came out of it. And I was just like, God damn it! And then it like flipped over and smashed the fucking shit.
On an unrelated note to that, I had a contractor meet and greet on Thursday that I had to go to, where I went and met GCs and supers for huge companies like Balfour Beatty, Choate, Turner, all the big construction companies that work all over the country. Well, one of the local companies sponsored what's called a hat bar, where you took your ticket, you went up, you picked the Richardson 112 hat, and then you picked a patch to put on that hat, and they made it right there in front of you.
Nice. Ah, hell yeah. I like that.
Dirty hands?
That's awesome. No, so one of our job sites is a Turner job site, actually.
Turner did the Bill Stadium. 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 Turner did the Bill Stadium.
But what was I saying? What were we talking about? Oh yeah. There's a new baseball. It's what is that called? Cosmic baseball. It's all like black lights and neons, and it looks really cool. It's along the same lines.
That'll be tough one because of the amount of money that would have to be invested in the stadiums to be able to play.
Well, it's their so they play at night, obviously. And then it's their uniforms and shit like that are all, and then they use the black light paint on their bodies and stuff like that.
Yeah, but to get the lighting in the stadium like that will be expensive.
But
so
they're going all over. They're actually coming to Columbus this summer. We're going to try to, but you have to go into a lottery to see if you can buy tickets.
It's like the Bananas. You had to do a lottery with them too.
So,
which I've seen them. So that was fun.
Back to the UFL stuff and whatnot. Columbus has a team this year. The Columbus Aviators.
Because that makes sense since the home of aviation is North Carolina.
But the birthplace of flight is Ohio.
This is true.
So, but Super Saiyan or whatever the fuck is goofy, not a very good quarterback in my opinion.
Julian Saiyan, yeah.
His older brother is a quarterback for the Columbus. I don't know if he's starting quarterback or they made a big deal as there's 2 Saiyans in Columbus now.
And that's in the USFL?
Yeah.
Which kicks off next month usually. They kick that off in the off season, so it's like March.
Yeah, March. So I'm actually kind of excited that we have a home team here in Ohio because I
hope they put a little more media marketing on the USFL than they have in the past, because that truly, in my mind, is what's killing them. Is they're not getting the airtime and the coverage they deserve.
And I think they're starting to grow since they've merged the XFL and the USFL together. And you have more teams. They are expanding. They added 4 new teams this year, Ohio or Columbus, and they're playing at the Shoe. That's their home field.
Oh no shit, that's impressive. I'm actually surprised they're letting them do that.
I think that's where they're playing at. It's either the Shoe or the old Crew Stadium.
Interesting.
The Columbus Aviator Stadium. Oh, I'm sorry. They are using the historic Crew Stadium, which was the old soccer stadium before the Crew got their dome and shit.
Oh, speaking of using places, Conor McGregor back to the UFC to fight at the White House.
I heard that.
Yep. Willing to fight a no-name just to get back in the octagon. Also, was supposed to go to that fight. Mom was taking the whole family to DC for that fight. And then they restricted ticket sales to only 1,000 non-security cleared, which will be reserved for a military. Fuck my life, I don't get to go.
3rd is the home opener for the Aviator. UFC. Are you excited or not to hear the news? Part? Ronda Rousey. Gina Carano.
Has nothing whatsoever to do with UFC at all.
Has nothing to do with UFC, but they, Ronda Rousey, obviously former UFC fighter and whatnot.
That is put on by Jake Paul.
Yeah, it's Jake Paul.
MVP production.
But more like the fight, because it's one that everybody wanted to see. What would happen? What if?
If you pay any attention, there's a lot of politics in this.
Yeah.
A lot. Because Rousey is a known Trump supporter. And Carano got canceled because of her support of the right.
Yeah.
The Pauls, both Jake and Logan, are known Trump supporters. There is a whole lot of politics in this card.
Untrackable. What's going on, brother? How you been, Strange?
Wouldn't be surprised to see Turning Point do some form of a sponsor or a show there. I do think it'll be if both of them have trained properly, which I believe Ronda has done significantly more training than Gina.
Ronda's
Gina got into movies.
Yeah,
Gina
Ronda's
got
been
into doing movies.
the baby.
She's been training since she had the baby. Yeah, she hasn't worried about doing anything else since the baby. So I think that, and Wally, you are so far gone wrong on that, but whatever.
That was going to be my next question.
Are they past their prime? No, I don't believe. Gina, maybe, because she's been out of the ring for quite a fucking bunch of years. Ronda has been out of athletic competing for what, 2-3 years, maybe? Gina's probably working on 6 or 7 years out. So I think Ronda takes it. I think Ronda's in better shape. I think she has a better mindset. She has had, ever since her child was born, she has had the same desire to get back in a ring of some form since then. She's been very public about it. So you know that she's kept up training and everything like that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So do I think it's a good fight? I think it'll be a pretty decent fight. I think Ronda will come out on top without a doubt in my mind. Provided 2 things happen. Number 1, Ronda does not try to box with this chick. Number 2, she manages to get a shot in and utilize her judo expertise. Ronda Rousey's judo. She is 100% grappling, holds, tosses, stuff like that. Gina is more of a kickboxer type chick. Mm-hmm. So you have really expertise on both sides, but lacking on either one. So Ronda's got to try and get in there and get takedowns and utilize her judo.
Yeah, I was just say if she takes her to the ground, I agree with that. If it's a ground game,
I think Ronda will win by submission if they go to the ground.
Yeah,
if they try to stand and scrap,
oh yeah, Ronda's going to
take her. Gina's going to take her
brain scrambled if she tries to stand up and go toe to toe with Gina.
That was how Holly Holm beat her. Was she just beat her up, just physically just beat her up.
Yeah.
So and the same thing with Juliana Pena. Was that who it was? Or was it Andrade? I don't remember. Either way. Yeah, Ronda's going to struggle if it stays boxing. But if it goes to the ground and utilizes grappling and judo, Ronda's going to she'll sub her. She'll tap her out. There's no doubt in my mind on that.
Nunez.
Yeah, I'm into Nunez. Sorry. Thank you, Wally. Last night's fights, dude, Sean Strickland, you give that man a mic and he's going to say some controversial shit. Because prior to the fight, when he was asked about the Rousey-Gina fight, he said, maybe we can put him in a bra and panties. It'll make it more interesting. Because it's like 2 postmenopausal women battling for the top spot in the kitchen, is what he said.
Oh, my God.
Sean Strickland it's a good thing Dana White doesn't give a fuck what people say, because Sean Strickland is a PR fucking nightmare.
Oh, he says some of the most outlandish, crazy shit.
He is your stereotypical 60s, 70s Southern racist, misogynist, believes that women have no room in the sport, believes that he's so racist. The fact that he looked at fucking the Hispanic guy yesterday and said, for a Mexican, I really like you, right in the middle of the fight. Dude is so racist.
That's wild.
But he's got a style of fighting. Chris and I were talking about that last night. He's got a style of fighting I've never seen. He stands perfectly up and down poised. There's no lean slouch or anything. He is perfectly poised up and down the whole time, chin up. He's very snappy, very intentional with his movements and such like that. So it was very interesting to see last night's fight. He did come out on top. He did win it. So there was that. There was a lot of interesting knockouts last night. Some guys that I thought were going to go good fight did not go good fight. Did not go good fight at all. They don't really have anything.
I got to decide to pull the trigger on Paramount so I can start watching UFC again.
I mean, there's a lot of shit on Paramount to watch other than UFC.
Oh, well, yeah, no, there's a lot of shows.
I would pull the trigger on that and cancel something without a doubt.
I'll keep everything, but there's a lot of shows on Paramount that I used to have Paramount that I used to watch.
Do you have Amazon Prime?
What's that?
Do you have Amazon Prime?
It's not. It's basically the same price, even with Prime.
I thought you got it included with Prime.
No, it's not included. It's you get like $1 or $2 off with Prime.
Okay.
But no, Kayla said she would be down to watch the fights too. And I said it'd just be something I'd throw on the TV while I was doing the shows on Saturday night.
Yeah, so the next big fight that we've got coming up is UFC 326 for the BMF belt, the bad motherfucker belt, which is it's going to be Max Holloway and Charles Oliveira. So
is that belt still wrapped around that potential carjacker's head?
No, that's a different belt. Just in case it's not the BMF belt anymore. Speaking of, funny enough, have you seen the video circulating of the black guy that mouthed off to old fighter boy about his wife and dude stuffed him in the face? Okay, let me pull it up real quick. My buddy Chris sent it to me. I gotta find it. This dude, this was the second time that this shit's happened to him. He apparently mouthed off to somebody about their old lady and got stuffed. And I can't for the life of here it is. Let me see if I can catch the names real quick. Come on, Graham. Come on, Insta.
While you're doing that, apparently
former UFC fighter Tiki Gosson starches disrespectful streamer.
I did, but I'll slap the shit out, you know.
Let me show you the inside of the house.
No, I'll make you another clip. I'll do that. Seriously? I'll do that.
Done. So that black dude that got stuffed said, I will fight any featherweight right now and beat any one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just inform you real fast. Well, I've still got a minute and Kayla is not bitching and screaming for us to get off.
Don't do that.
I'm fucking with you, Kayla. Calm down. I'm sorry. It's not the featherweights. He said the lightweights. My bad. Let me correct that. It was the lightweights, not the featherweights. Where the fuck is it? Takes me a second. So in your lightweight division, you have Ilia Topuria, number 1, holding the belt. Justin Gaethje, number 2, the interim. Charles Oliveira, Max Holloway, Benoit Saint Denis, Paddy Pimblett, Dan Hooker, dude, Fazeev, Michael Chandler. These are the guys that are in the fucking division, the lightweight division. This guy was like, I'll fight any lightweight and beat him.
Hey, who is that guy? Is he a fighter or is he just
He's a streamer? He's a fucking YouTube streamer.
Oh, Jesus.
That is the most stacked division in the UFC right now. And you just popped off at the mouth. And bro, I bet you those guys would fight you with an arm tied around their waist. You could tie their dominant hand to their waist and they would probably still fight you.
Jeez.
Like, I couldn't believe, and that was the second time that black dude got stuffed by a fighter.
Damn.
Yeah, the second time he mouthed off and got stuffed by a fighter.
You think, I mean, I might not be the smartest guy in the world, but
how much brain damage before you stop mouthing off to UFC
yeah,
fighters?
I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna pop off to. I don't care if they're a nobody fighting in a bar.
They could be a contender series guy.
You could be
still
a
not trying.
A cage in a bar in Podunk, Georgia.
Correct.
If you're a trained fighter, I'm not popping off at you. I don't care if I've got 150 pounds on you, except for Wally. I'm gonna make that bitch tap.
Yeah, well, Wally just said, fuck Rampage Jackson.
Yeah.
I love the fucking memes that people make about him and his fucking online reactions about him. They're hysterical because everybody keeps putting him in memes with Diddy.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, dude, it's so funny.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna pop off to a trained fighter, and if I do, and I get punched in the face for it, again, I'm not the smartest guy.
My
But
only hope at that point is that I don't get KO'd on that one punch, so I can at
Yeah.
least say he didn't knock me out. Because I guarantee you I'm fixing teeth.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Oh, I don't want to get punched by a professional fighter ever again because that shit kind of hurt.
Nailed it.
I'm 44 years old. I don't want to get punched by some random guy in a bar, let alone.
Bro, yeah, I'm 39, almost 40 years old. I just don't want to get into a fist fight no more, unless it's like dire straits and it's a situation where I simply can't shoot you and be done with it.
Yeah.
Like
I joke around. I got like 5 good fights left in me, maybe 4. I just don't want to get punched in the face anymore.
And listen, dude, out of those 4 or 5, I don't even know if I'm going to win a single one of them. But
Right?
you're going to remember the next day that we threw hands the day before.
Yeah.
But that's a promise. But I don't know that I'm going to win. I'm getting old. I'm getting slow. I'm getting fragile.
I hate to break it to you. As we get older, it takes longer to heal, and shit hurts a lot longer.
No lie. And that's why I told Wyatt when Wyatt told me in front of his Taekwondo instructor that he'd beat me up. Bro, no, I'm not going to fight you. I'm going to simply hit you with a chair and call it good. I'm not like, he's like, that's not fair. No such thing as fair in a fight, bro.
Yeah,
It's not bolted to the floor. I'm swinging that shit.
I learned from Cobra Kai. Strike first, strike hard, sweep the leg, motherfucker.
Yeah, right. Strike first, strike hard, walk the fuck away because I don't have the energy to swing that chair a second time. Like, I'm done. Like, fuck. Now Wyatt's getting even more cocky because he's learning how to use nunchucks.
Oh, jeez. Wally.
And he does fucking great with them until he doesn't, and then he has a headache. Which he found out the hard way the other day.
I've been there with chucks before. I own a pair. I know how to use them. I've racked myself a couple good times. I've smacked myself.
Yeah, but he's literally taking weapons defense classes at Taekwondo. So he's like literally being trained by a professional on him. And he still cracked himself in the fucking head. And was he using his foam ones? Of course not.
No, those are boring.
Why would you do such a blasphemous thing?
Oh, hell.
All right. I'll let you guys get going. I'm sure you've got 10,000 things to do. I have terrible Coke nose, and I don't even do Coke right now.
Calm down, Artie Lang.
Bro, I'm telling you, man. I got to go to the store. I got to go get a new pair of tennis shoes for the gym because all I got are flat sole Nike Dunks. So, and I'm not trying to do that in those.
I've got a pair that I've been wearing the last couple of years. They're nice shoes. The downfall about them is they're mesh. So
that's actually what I need because I need my shoes to breathe.
Yeah, well, the problem is, and if you don't have mesh yet, and you'll find out when it's raining out or if it's damp, those shoes.
Oh, you dumbass! You take your stuff with you inside and change.
No,
you don't wear them to the.
I wear my stuff to the gym. I'm not going to.
I can't because I'll be going in the ass crack of dawn in the morning, so I have to wear my work clothes to the gym. Change this way, I can change into my work clothes when I leave. So ready to go to work.
There's wiener gazers in there. I don't want them looking at my wiener.
Not at 4 a.m., but you're not even thinking about being conscious at 4 a.m. unless you're still up for drinking the night before.
This is true. And now that I start my new job, I get to actually sleep in. I don't have to get up at 5 o'clock anymore.
Why? What are you doing now?
I'm still doing going back to building maintenance. I'm going back inside. Fuck this weather.
Outside, huh?
Yeah, too cold, too hot. Look, I told you, I don't know if I'm old, I'm grumpy, I'm sensitive, maybe all of 3, but I want a nice, comfortable inside job. All right.
A job like I got.
What up, T-Rock? How you doing, brother?
What's your hours now?
8 to 4:30.
So what was the hours at the last job? The one you just left?
6 to 2:30.
I think I'd like the 6 to 2:30 more.
I would prefer 6 to 2:30 to be 100% honest with you.
Then I can get out of work and go home and take a nappy nap.
Yeah, exactly.
I like nappy naps.
No, unfortunately, with the start of the new shows Mondays, I'll be literally getting in the door, shower, change, set up studio, and get ready for the show because the Monday show's at 6.
What's Monday show again?
Glick's Drive-In. I'll be hanging out with actors, writers, directors, people in the movie and TV industry.
Okay.
I created kind of like a Glick multiverse with my music show.
So we're gonna call it a Glick multiverse.
Yeah, it's the Glickdiverse. So I have Glick's Drive-In where I'm hanging out with people in the movie and television industry, which some people are extremely butthurt over this one. Glick's Comedy Lounge, where I'm just interviewing comedians.
Wouldn't be those that had the other show.
Well, this is an interview style show, and then I have Glick's House of Music, but I'll be doing shows Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday now.
Okay, everybody, listen. He's not egotistical. He's just self-centered.
Pretty much. No, and then
when you music control IRL, you can do a bunch of podcasts that you control.
Yes. No, so I'll have our show. I'll be doing 2 shows on Sundays. I have our show, and then Kayla and I are doing the show where we're calling it Beyond the Veil, but it's supernatural, true crime, cryptids, paranormal, all that stuff.
Later, fags.
Yeah. Ghosty woasties.
The ghost of the Ohio butt tickling bandit's gonna come visit Glick in his sleep.
No, it'll be yeah. And then on Saturdays, I'll be doing 2 shows. Saturday night.
Sticks the name of the stone in your ass.
Right in the shut up, Wally. You're not allowed to go anywhere. You're stuck. I own your soul, Wally. You can't go anywhere.
Oh, that's funny.
No, so yeah, man, it's I'm gonna be busy here on the
because you decided to fire everybody else, so you're just doing it all.
I haven't fired anybody, man. Everybody left on their own accord.
That's because they suck. I'm still here. I'm still a fucking trooper.
Yeah, you're here. Wally's not going anywhere. Brittany's hanging around for the time being. I don't know how much. I don't know. I don't know if she'll stick around or not.
Why?
I
just don't get it. Why?
Why? Wally, who do you have coming up tomorrow night?
Your mom. He's going to talk to her from beyond the grave. Maybe that's what you can do on your Sunday. Have a conversation with your moms.
Kayla does have a Ouija board. We could. Mom, what is your obsession with my car? Why are you?
Mom, why are you so obsessed with my car?
Yeah.
Why can't you just stay put where we put you?
Yeah. Brad Talbot, nice. So yeah, but no, we're gonna go ahead and get ready to get out of here. I gotta load up my car. We gotta drive home, unload shit. I think we have to go to the storage unit and unload shit. But thanks for listening. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the show. We talked a lot of sports, went off on a lot of tangents.
Talked a lot of bullshit too.
Yeah. Our dumbass non-expert opinions over here.
Listen to ChatGPT. They don't have a fucking clue.
Yeah. Tune in tomorrow night. Wally's gonna have Brad Talbot, local rough truck racer, hanging out on Speedway Stories. This Tuesday, I have James Luker coming back on Glick's House of Music. I don't know if a show is coming on Wednesday or if they're moving to Friday this week. We'll find out. Brittany and Snotty. I'm moving them to Fridays and I'm taking over Wednesdays for my new show.
And what are they going to do on Fridays?
The show that they do. They're going to talk about all things comedy. I think she's going to rename the show, or I might have to do it. I don't know.
Who's Snotty? Other than me right now. I'm fucking terrible.
He's a comedian. And her, I guess, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but I don't give a fuck. I'm going to do it anyways. That's her new man. He's a stand-up comedian.
Cool.
I think he's joining her on a regular, permanent-ish basis, I guess.
Wally, you need to get Cleet on your show. Cletus McFarland. Did you hear his fucking interview at Daytona, dude? Oh, my God. He was flying around Daytona like a baldy.
Nice. And then, of course,
because my sleeves were cut off, and I was able to pull off that maneuver. Tried to go around it, misread it, zig instead of zag.
They'll just send it to me.
Hold on,
You
listen,
get
listen.
every other word.
Well, I was having the best day of my life. Ripping around Daytona like a bald eagle. I thought I was the best driver to ever exist in that moment. Probably because my sleeves were cut off, and I was able to pull off that maneuver. Tried to go around it, misread it, zig instead of zag, and bam. Blew the front end right off my hot rod.
Blew the front end right off my hot rod.
Nice. Yeah, so I don't.
This fucking interview was amazing.
Awesome. Yeah, so I don't know if they're doing a show Wednesday or if they're moving to Friday this week, but I don't know what they're going to call their new show. I think they're still going to go with Hump Day Ha-Has for the time being.
But it's not Hump Day.
Yeah. Yeah.
just
So, and then Thursday, Wally and Johnny. Well, Johnny will be with Wally on Monday as well. We'll be doing their thing. I don't know if they're doing Speedway Stories or Cold Blooded Conversations this Thursday.
One of these days, my retired racing has to come up on Wally's show.
And then next Saturday night on Nonsensical Nonsense is the roast of this guy, hosted by Kevin Hawley.
Again?
We're going to actually do the roast this time. I have a roast master set in place. I think Modog's coming up. Rocky said he's going to try to be there. You're more than welcome to come up and be a roaster. I think Jedi's going to be there. Brittany's supposed to be there.
I have my kids next Saturday.
That's okay. They enjoy when Dad's on the podcast.
What to say about Francis?
Yeah.
The only
Dude,
not gonna do
just
roast-
calling you Francis alone is going to get Jedi 6 kinds of wound up.
Yeah. We're going to start it right at the kickoff of the show. It'll probably be about 2 hours. And then I don't know if I'm going to restart the stream after the roast or if we'll just take a real quick break and then come back into our normal Saturday night shenanigans.
You need to get Remy to cut an intro voiceover.
Right.
Remy needs to be like the MC.
Yeah.
The Tony Hinchcliffe of the night.
Yeah,
That should be Remy.
Yeah, that's what I got my roast master, Kevin Hawley. But yeah, we'll see what happens next Saturday. I don't know. We've only tried to do this roast of Glick like 4 times, and they've all been epic failures. So we'll see if this is any different. But no, thanks for hanging out today on Unnecessary Roughness. And of course, next Sunday, Rick and I will be here fucking our way through sports talk, being the dumbasses that we are.
This will just be sports at that point because the football season is currently over. So we'll be talking about all things sports related.
The foosball season is over until we talk about the UFL and the Columbus Aviators winning it all.
Yeah. By the way, Kenneth Walker III could be free agent at the end of the season for Seattle, even though he just won MVP. Because what sense would it make to keep your star player? I mean, New England did it when they let Wes Welker go with his MVP, but whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Caleb, for letting us go long.
She's out
Appreciate you.
Butthole.
All right, man. I got to get the flock out of here. I got to go get a pair of tennis shoes.
Yep, I gotta go pack up the cars and get the flock on the road.
Dos Feranos, los biatches.
Later, fag.
Later, fags.
To quote Shakespeare, George Washington. I don't know who said it. Later, fags.
We'll see y'all next Sunday. Check out the rest of the shows, bio.link/nonsensical network. All the links is there. Give us a follow, give us a like, give us a share. Be good.
Yep.
We're
Later.
good at it.
Kicking back, cracking a cold one, headphones on, game day begun. Dialing up the podcast crew for the sports lowdown, me and you. Trash talking sports from coast to coast. Every game, every win, every boast. From the gridiron to the diamond, we break it down, leave no stone unturned. Defiant. Hoops and hits, goals and runs, we cover it all, having tons of fun. Debating plays, calling out the fouls, racing hearts and heated growls. Trash talking sports from coast to coast. Every game, every win, every boast. From the gridiron to the diamond, we break it down, leave no stone unturned. Defiant. Chasing scores, predictions bold, stories told, legends unfold. Nothing's off limits, we speak our minds, leaving all the haters behind. Trash talking sports from coast to coast. Every game, every win, every boast. From the gridiron to the diamond, we break it down, leave no stone unturned, defiant. So tune in now, don't miss the show. Trash talking sports, let the good times flow. From the hardwood to the ice, we're serving up the truth with a side of spice. Talking sports, predictions, boys. Let the good times flow. From the hardwood to the ice, we're serving up the truth with a side of spice.